So today, I'm going to be doing this unboxing Apoca Box with me and my dad.
Meow, Huples cat. Thanks to Exploring It All for allowing me to use the opening sequence. I hope they do. I'm their third subscriber. If you get nothing else from this video, pop over there and it's in the description and give them a sub. Very professional. And I will be using more clips. This is the August 2021 Apoca Box. I've been getting Apoca Box since 2014. This is one of the top 3. Martha, you shouldn't have unsubbed. So as I keep saying, the price has not risen a penny since 2014, and as we all know, prices have risen. I really would like Apoca Box to put this to $100 American every 2 months. It's a bi-monthly box, you get them every other month. And right now this is costing me $32 American a month, and it's a good bargain. There's an advertisement if you want to go there. You'll notice coming up now, there's actually an advertisement for a free sprouting course, which I have featured before, and I suggest you get over there and have a look at it.
What can you say? What is that?
Mac and cheese.
And how do you make that?
Cheese. Actually, so you're gonna pour water.
What do you do with the water first?
You measure the water. I don't know how much you measure.
You measure the water and you add 2 cups of boiling water. There's your thing right there. Stir it and close, and how long do you wait?
Close the zipper and let it stand 12 to 15 minutes. And then you enjoy it, which it means eat.
Right?
Not vegan mac and cheese, and you can see the calorie counts on it and the health of it. However, even though I'm vegan, I do, when I get this sort of a product, I will keep it because this will be okay for about 2 to 5 years. And if you starve it to death, this will be good in 20 years' time.
Made this one all weak now because I've punched so many things in it. But you can use this to kind of punch a hole in the side of the can.
As you can see.
And then there's instructions on how to use the wire to make a bail for the can. You got a little, it's not a real sharp edge, but you can use this to pry with. There's instructions on how to use it as a mini tomahawk, and then you have the lanyard to go with it. So that is this month's Apoca Box.
This is a chisel. I'm not sure if it's from Reptile Works or not. They keep sending me heavy stuff. It's metal and I'm not really that keen on it. This I love. It has a neat little bag. And it has instructions. The chisel tool. I had a need for this in my life, but I did not know. Some paracord, which you don't need, to tie this around your neck so it can be throttled or tied to equipment. It'll become obvious why they put this in. Kydex sheath, a tempered steel nail, so you can bang that, make holes in metal, and then pull it out again. A chisel, not the greatest sharp thing, but it's designed for aluminium tins. And there's also the little spiky thing on there so you can play around with it. It fits securely in this, I like that, but not too securely so I can easily get it out. Why did they send me this? These have cost me $10 American on Amazon, and so I'm always happy when I get these. Remember, pricing in Canada for the basic stuff that you guys in America are used to is extremely expensive. You can find other guides there.
Foods and stuff, if you happen to be somewhere where you no longer have your regular cookware.
Now you can pause the video.
No. So set that down. I don't need to pause it. Alright, what's next?
You can pause it to look at the pages.
Oh, she wants you guys to look at the pages.
Page!
Next.
I'm not going to pause the video, but I will show you what's in here. Some pictures, black and white. I always like colour because, you know, it's more entertaining. I'm quite happy with this. I always like these books. I've got a big collection of them now, and they're an essential for me. I also like the fact that oftentimes they put note pages in. Always a good idea.
It's handy pantry sprouting seeds, which I'm guessing are these, because they say sprouting seeds.
And what kind of seeds are those?
These are little
Alfalfa seeds.
Alfalfa.
Yep, that way you can grow those up and you'll have some alfalfa sprouts that you can use on sandwiches and soups and different types of things.
This is alfalfa sprouts, and it's one of nature's great products. Wonderful, wonderful thing to do. Remember, with most sprouting seeds, you can actually sprout them partially and then grow them, make crops, and get more seeds.
How to utilize these. So what's next?
I'm assuming that this sprouting kit does not have a mason jar in it, and I actually would love to open this. I'm going to, if I can. You get 2 of these for your basic mason jars, and big straining holes for the water pouring out that you have to do. Bloody hell, those people drive like cretins. So you get 2 of these. You've got a bigger area here. I haven't got one of these, and you can pour the water out. And they fit, I imagine, most mason jars, which we will find out after I move at the end of October and get my mason jars out of storage. I think they're pretty much a standard mason jars. It should fit, and these will probably fit the pasta ones. We actually kept a whole bunch of pasta sauce bottles to use as canning jars, and of course they've also been packed away or been recycled. So if you never sprouted, I strongly advise you take advantage of the free offer and have a look at that course and get on it. It's actually one of the cheapest, easiest and best sources of fresh minerals and vitamins and greenery in any bug out situation you're ever going to get, and involves no cooking. I like this. The best natural bug oil I ever got was in Mexico in I think 2012, and I've still got a little ball of it somewhere or other. Put a little bit on and no mosquitoes. Nothing will stop a deer fly, so we have to wear bug suits. This is all natural, and it absolutely smells delicious. Mostly the peppermint, but there's actually I think lavender oil in this and something else. It's really nice. I look forward to using this. Happy I got these. I got 2 5-gallon Mylar bags with the Ziploc in them, which if you're going to have bags of this size, absolutely have a Ziploc. What I recommend is 1 gallon size or smaller, so if the product inside this spoils, you haven't lost 5 gallons of it. But for certain things like white rice, this would be useful, especially with the zip.
Next is 500cc oxygen observers for long terms in food storage. That would be this.
And what are those?
These are refreshers, I think.
Well, they're oxygen absorbers, so it keeps the oxygen from making your food go bad. What else do you know about these?
I know that you don't eat them.
Right. All right, go ahead, Seth.
And as Explore It Now said, Mosaic Master 1, do not eat these. I have to tell my subscribers stuff like that because, you know, they're my subscribers. But yeah, there's supposed to be 4 of these, and there's actually more than 4. I think there's like 6 or 8 in here, and I'm very happy to get these. These actually became unavailable for a period of time about 6 months ago.
She's showing me the different times on it, because at first it says 5 minutes.
It says 5 minutes.
Yeah, 10 liters, 5 minutes, and then 5 more minutes, and then over here, let sit for 10 minutes and all that, and you're supposed to strain the water out and leave it again. See? So, anyway.
This is the water purification tablets, 40 litres for this. That'll confuse the Americans, I guess. Hopefully they'll tell you why. It's made in Singapore from Procter & Gamble products. And I'm actually going to have a little tiny look around the internet to see if I can actually find these for sale. Because this is 40 litres of water purification. It takes a bit of time to do it, and then you have to read the instructions and have good eyesight for that. And then you have to sit it before and after, not just after. And yeah.
To millions of families around the world, this is considered drinking water. So P&G, the makers of Tide, Dawn and Crest, invented a powder that transforms dirty water from this to this. After 175 years of creating cleaning products for families around the world, P&G understands the power of clean water. Together with our partners, the P&G Children's Safe Drinking Water Program has been providing clean water for more than 10 years in over 75 countries. clean water not only helps save lives, it transforms lives. Now Boniface will grow strong. He'll spend more days in school. He'll enjoy more birthdays and a brighter future. If you've purchased a P&G brand over the past 10 years, then you've been a part of this life-changing program. Help us continue to share the power of clean water. P&G.
Very small, very dynamic. Certainly for a group situation, this is the way to go around than individual tablets. And on the move, carrying a filter is not always the smartest move. Can be, but not always. Yeah, great. Never seen this before. Really happy to get it. Gonna try and buy a load more of this. Generally speaking, I always save the best product to last. The thing in the box that I really value getting more than any other product. And it's this.
Then if you have a smaller type can or something, you can set that in there and it would set on there, and you can poke holes in the bottom side here and use it to make a little hobo stove. And they have a lot of different designs in there on how to do it. I'm just kind of, you might want to do it different, but you can build a little fire inside this can, feed sticks in here, even cut a little hole in here, and then put a smaller one on there, or if you have a bigger can, use this can to cook in. But that's essentially what this is, kind of thought process between having that in this book here, in this box. A lot of people don't use these anymore with cans, because most stuff comes in plastic bottles and stuff, and you got your electric can opener. But these are always a good item to have.
It's a Fragment Can Opener. Now, to open an actual tin of beans with one of these is a real pain in the ass, to be honest with you. It's really difficult. You have to go around slowly, but it works. And this was put in specifically by Creed to go with the making a hobo stove out of a can, because there's nothing better than this. And of course, he also put the chisel and the nail in it. But I'm really happy to get one of these. I kind of grew up with these back in the 70s, and I guess they fell out of fashion when rotary ones came in. But as anybody's got a manual rotary can opener will tell you, they break fairly often. And I certainly have stores of them, but I'm not displeased to get this, even if I don't use it to make a hobo stove, because I have my BioLite. Well, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, consider giving me a subscription, or I'll come around to your house and I will give you that mac and cheese and force it on you, even if you're vegan. But whatever you do, pop over to Exploring Now, have a check them out, and give them a sub. I'm sub 3 on that channel, and frankly, I found it very, very fun. And we need to have a little bit more fun in the prepping community than we have right now. There's far too much doom and gloom out there, because let's face it, why would we get depressed at SHTF about to happen? Because we've been prepping for it. I don't know. Plus I think there's a lot of exaggeration going on, a lot of politicking and a lot of craziness. People have lost objectivity, and I have as well. And right now, my objectivity is to get over my surgery and to help Kitty with her colonoscopy tomorrow. Doodles.
And thank you for watching. And we'll see you again soon.
Bye!
This has been a 2021 Arctic Terrier production.